Hey guys, it's Matthew here once again with a bit of a wrap-up video on the biggest fisting action you're likely to see on the internet. Well, maybe not the whole internet, but some of it, right? So, the end of the character in conclusion was that it is pretty damn swell for most boss fights. Just about any boss fight that you can set up on, that you can actually get your rotation going before going in, is going to be an absolute fucking joke. The mapping, however, was pretty uncomfortable, I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't die that often, like it was for the most part still manageable. It was mostly just high octane situations. If you're doing a lot of thick delirium, if you got breaches with bad mods on the map, if you have your influence from conquerors in certain maps, it gets pretty dicey and it's really quite uncomfortable. Like I said, still wasn't dying very often, but fuck did I not enjoy it. So the mapping on the character for maybe a third of the maps out there was just downright unpleasant. The other 66% of the time, it's kind of satisfying gameplay, run around, do a big slam, and clears the screen. And I was actually pretty happy with that. But the situations where you're really going to be punished for having slow attack speed felt just super awful. So we got to level 91, could easily do 92, but I fisted all of the endgame content already quite happily. I was pleased with the outcome, and there's no real need to go again. Except for Cirrus, which I think I landed a non-crit on, and you'll see that in just a minute. But you can see that every other boss out there, every other piece of content is well and truly one-shottable, if you get the crit. Now, I don't have a Hatred Watcher's Eye with crit, and I didn't use a Bottled Faith. If I really wanted to up my crit rate and make sure that it was rather reliable, I would definitely slot both of those into the build, but I didn't do that because they're a little bit expensive and I've currently got just about zero currency and still trying to keep it mildly realistic, I guess. Though at this point, I do have a couple of pretty good jewels that you can craft in Harvest that you probably wouldn't be seeing otherwise. All they are is life, triple crit multi. It's pretty damn easy to craft during Harvest. On non-Harvest leagues, life with some crit multi, 2 crit multi rolls isn't that hard to get. You're just probably not getting a 3rd crit multi. That said, I was one-shotting everything without those jewels long before I put in any of those jewels. And they're certainly not required. There's certainly no huge requirements for the build. It's just going to be kind of all the uniques and some good resists on your other pieces, and it will be a bit tougher on non-harvest. That said, I think there's every chance that a Berserker non-crit could be the way to go for one of these builds as opposed to crit, because there is quite a lot of high rolling involved in the crit version, and it's kind of uncomfortable to build to start with. So maybe you could look into Berserker non-crit, get some good big slams going if you'd rather, and maybe you could even play that right from the start of a league, whereas this one I do feel will be more of a 2nd or 3rd character. Well, in any case, I'm going to leave you guys with the Cirrus fight. It was, I thought, not how I wanted it to go entirely, but I was still pretty pleased with it, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching the character and the Cirrus fight. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Citizens will finally stir.
So it's going to be that, you, that, okay. Okay. I feel like I'm only allowed to press 5. And I'm actually fucking nervous. You have no idea.
A real talent. You finally caught my attention.
I wasn't sure if I got him or not, because didn't have a life bar. But yeah. Like his life bar just didn't show up. Which is good.
The others found strength in their projections. They became reliant. And not so foolish.
Got him. Good. Can I afford to flask for the next one or not? I'm fucking nervous. I think if I flask for this next one, I won't have flasks for the last phase. But I'm just not used to only pressing 5. So it's very dicey. To do my rotation and then only press 5. I need to like mash everything.
Interesting enough to
Alright, let's try. Good. Good, 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 good. One more. The big one. Now I don't think I'm gonna have a Val War Chief, am I? No. And I also don't think we get the crit. I think we got the crit on all the others. And now we're gonna fail the crit. Please, bro. No! I don't know if that was a crit or not, to be honest. It's hard to tell. Now I gotta do the fight. And I also don't know if I'm winding things up or not. Oh, there's no... It wasn't a crit. That was a weak fucking hit, and it still chunked him for like 40%. Fuck, dude, it wasn't a crit. I'm mad.
I'm sorry. Cirrus, this was all my fault.